Alright, better yet, let's allow the NPC to explain us for us. Just an idea that I happen to think about right now. So, the NPC talked something about a paradox. If I create a paradox, I can theoretically go back to the past. Well, he'll explain it.
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently, the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject? I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? But I always enjoy discussing my theories. For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else. Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Precisely.
Farewell.
In layman's terms, if I destroy Maleficus, the Jarl, in the past, that means that he did not exist in the future to put me back in the past.
Ruined.
And it worked. I completely did. Okay, talk to Atreus. Well, speak of the devil. Hello, mate.
Hi there. You gave me a bit of a fright. I thought I was in here alone. Well, that's a relief. Say, I didn't catch your name. Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old journal I found here. It was burnt, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 7 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the lake house. Said hardly a word to anyone. Walked up to the Jarl and murdered him, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said this triggered a horrific event which killed everyone in the city, while the stranger just disappeared in a flash of light. I'm not sure I understand. I'm sorry, come again? Let me see that.
Gods. This is my handwriting. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles.
This is horrible. But I don't understand how I could have written it. I'm not sure I understand. So, you're saying, because you stopped a time portal from being opened, I never went through it. And that's why I don't remember any of this.
Precisely.
I guess you saved my life then. But look at all the death and destruction you've caused. There must have been another way. And now you and I are going to have to live with the knowledge of what happened here for the rest of our lives. I almost wish you'd just let me die. I've been ready to get out of here from the moment I set foot in this place. I have one idea. There might be a way out through the bathroom, through the pipes that bring water into the city. There's a cracked wall. I'm not strong enough. But I think if you hit it really hard with a mace or a warhammer, we might be able to escape through there. It's this way.
The hell? Cracked wall.
Atreus, there you are. Thank the gods you're all right. What kept you so long?
Sorry, Cass. Lost in there for a while. If you hadn't sent your friend in to help me, I would have been trapped down there for good. And that place gives me the creeps. It's littered with burnt corpses. And the whole time I was down there, I felt like I was being watched. How about we get some sleep?
Wait.
Head back to Markarth.
Well, all right. But first, let me thank our friend. Thank you so much for bringing... Now, I promised you were... Thanks again. My brother and I are in your debt.